So I'm back home now. I wanted to make a few more videos about my trip that I'll post that I hope are helpful to other people who are thinking about maybe doing what I did. So it was a life-changing experience. I met just amazing people who are living under ridiculous circumstances with the Russian invasion, but doing amazing things. So this video is about my trip from Lviv to Izyum. I drove for 2 days, one day to Kyiv, the second day to Izyum, and then took a train back overnight from Kharkiv to Lviv. So 3 days of travel total, but an amazing experience. Again, met amazing people, and please forgive my pronunciation of names throughout this video. The correct non-Russified pronunciation is Kyiv, not Kiev. So Ivan's in the background filming the video that will go live on the Car for Ukraine site. It's kind of a rough day. We've got 7 vehicles going. One didn't have the paperwork ready yet, but there were maybe 20 people killed in Kiev last night, over 100 injured. President Zelensky's declared it a day of mourning. Because of that, I mean, just another horrific Russian attack on the civilians and people of Ukraine. And so we're getting ready to roll out here today, and yeah. Headed out to Kiev. Stuck in Lviv right now in a traffic jam. Hopefully this is the worst problem I run into. Stay tuned. This feels very much like driving through Michigan. It's very pretty, very forested. Got about 500 kilometers to go until I get to Kiev. Stay tuned. I'm driving. Officially in Kiev, just crossed what I'm assuming it was the big city limit sign at the border. Note the materials along the side of the road for roadblocks. You saw a lot of this throughout Ukraine, but especially around Kyiv and other major areas. Not sure why it seems strange to be in a city that just got attacked last night and will probably get attacked again tonight, and I'm stuck in rush hour traffic because people have to work, people have to eat, people have to contribute, no matter what the Russians do. All right, right-hand drive, stick shift, in Kiev, and we managed to parallel park even. Not a bad evening. So here I am in Kiev. Just got here a couple hours ago, so all's quiet right now, waiting to see what happens later tonight. But I'll be only staying for a short while. Headed to Izyum early in the morning, and but it's great to be here. Normal life. Father and daughter. Kiev. My contact through Cars for Ukraine, I'm going to call him the fixer for a call sign, took me around Kyiv that night. We saw the city from above. It actually was a very peaceful evening considering the tragedy that had happened the day before. Anti-tank barriers. All right, on my way to Izyum via Kharkiv. Got a Red Bull, gas station sandwich, and about 500 kilometers to go. let's keep rolling. Important safety tip. Pretty sure I'm still going the right way. My phone resynced, but my GPS suddenly told me I was in Madagascar and then Southern Africa and then whatever. So I think I just drove through Russians spoofing our GPS signal. So advice to anybody else doing this is maybe print out a hard copy of the map. So I ended up in Izyum about, I think about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Reached out to my contacts who I met about 20 minutes later. Two sergeants in the Ukrainian Army, Fanta, medic, and Prometheus, a sergeant as well, also in the 3rd Assault Brigade, I believe, and they've actually been recently moved to the 21st Drone Battalion. And they were kind enough to give me a tour for the next 3 hours or so around Izyum, seeing the destruction, the monuments to people. This city had been taken by the Russians in the first part of the war and then reclaimed by the Ukrainians. And so a lot of damage here, especially early on. A lot of memorials to families, to children as you drove around. And really strange, for me at least, to drive through the city, see buildings that are intact, windows, people living in it, you know, things happening, work going on right next to another building that was completely bombed out, and then a building with some repairs going on. At one point we stopped for lemonade. It was all very surreal. Ballistic missile? We drove out of town and stopped at what I think was like a roadside store at one point that had been hit by a pretty sizable munition. We took a video of the crater, a wrecked car out front, and then the building. And again, this was a civilian structure just absolutely destroyed by the Russians. Prometheus and Fanta were absolutely amazing. They took me around the city. Prometheus gave me a drone that had almost killed him, that he had demined, and now it's a souvenir that I have to show people. And they drove me back to the train station in Kharkiv, and I filmed them as they walked away, thinking, these two young people, the same age as my children actually, are now going back to war.